Good morning. No, I haven't slept. That nap threw me off. Plus, when you're picking up on something that's going on that you wish wasn't going on. Because some people don't know how to be faithful. And they don't know how to be honest to begin with and actually work for something that they want. They can work for a career, but they can't work for the relationship they want. They want someone to be committed to them while they're not committed back. They make the effort to get you, but they don't make the effort to keep you. They expect you to do all that. And so a lot of this has been bugging me. Because it's like, my head got messed with really bad. For a long time, I had my emotions messed with, my head messed with, everything. The constant third-party bullshit, the constant lies to my face, with these fake smiles. They kept wanting me to think different, but their actions and the things, their sneaky bullshit and everything was not telling me they were being honest. This stuff is eating me up, and the idea that I have to go back home here soon and all that stuff for a little bit longer, I don't really want to. The person kept putting me in one bad situation after another, and when I pushed for, basically put them in the position that to force them to get help, in their head it was about trying to get revenge. No, they needed fucking help. They can't keep doing the shit that they're doing. But instead they took it and twisted it in their own head and ran with it and lied to a lot of people and continued to lie to me and to a lot of people. So right now, I know they're not where they would say they're at. And if I'm wrong, then I'm wrong. I had to walk away from that person because I've been getting tired of my head getting messed with. And it turned into basically a goodbye because they've shown where they want to fake love and they want to buy love, but they don't want to give genuine love. And their attitude is, I don't have a cup to give. Or why don't you just sit there and shut the fuck up like your dad does with your mom? Or like your dad did with your mom. I'm supposed to be forced into an abusive marriage like my mom and dad had, and it was my mom being the abusive one, not my dad. I'm supposed to be forced to be in a relationship with someone that keeps me a secret while they're having relationships with other people behind my back. And anytime this type of shit goes on, they go running right to somebody else's arms. How do you believe in someone like that genuinely loves you? And they think that stuff's okay. They wonder why things keep going the way they are for them, but they don't look at what they've been doing. They can't keep hurting people like that and then expect them to stick around and allow them to keep hurting them. They were given chance to, since all this started back in June, back when they started this shit. I mean, this has been going on for a long time, but back when it first came about, they've had 6-7 months to communicate, to make repairs. I know I have my part to do things. Yet I can't repair my part if I can't trust them. I can't do my part if I don't know what exactly... I don't know, not necessarily the details, but I don't know what all's gone on. The fact that it has never stopped. The fact that she continued to do it every time she'd play sick, it was because somebody else was there. And if she needed me gone, she'd play sick, or she'd try to, she'd make it very clear I wasn't welcome there anymore by just alienating me while I sat there at the foot of her bed waiting for her to have the relationship she wanted, because I'd be sitting there. That's all we'd do is just sit there, and then she'd sit there and talk about how she never feels good. She's always sick, this, that, and the other, and she's always laying in bed. But when I'm not there, what she do? She runs right to somebody else's home, 80 miles away or right there in town. She doesn't have the energy to have a relationship with somebody that she's been emotionally fucking with the last several months and the last several years. But she has all the energy to go run to somebody else's home. I was doing all the driving back and forth, 60-mile round trips to fucking spend time with her to try and work on the relationship with her. Well, she just avoided everything she could and just wanted to focus on, like I'm supposed to just fucking act like nothing happened, while she's still doing it and was still doing it. She would only come to my place just long enough to do laundry and leave. But she's got more than enough time, effort, and all that to go to somebody else's home, to go be with somebody else. And I'm the piece of shit in all of it, because all I've ever wanted her to do is to actually be committed to a relationship with me that she said she wanted so badly. I didn't buy rings for no fucking reason. And clearly I did. Yeah, I'm angry and I'm hurt. All I needed her to do is communicate, be faithful, be loyal. Start learning to cut the fucking toxic people out of her life that help put her into this situation, to help her fucking make these stupid ass decisions that fucking got us both hurt. And has her fucking jumping from one bed to another. How am I supposed to think different when the actions aren't any different on her part? I know I have to move on. And I have to let go, because I can't trust somebody who's going to keep doing these things. And if they're not, I can't trust somebody who's going to keep being secretive and keep being the way she is, and all this crap. Oh, I tried. We went to a thrift shop together. I tried. We did this together. We did that together. It's like, no. You actually made sure we didn't even have date night together. I was hoping here that, this last Tuesday to go watch that movie, but no. She made sure she was too sick for that. She has nobody else to blame but herself. I have myself to blame for how I deal with things, and that's why I've been trying to deal with things way differently than I would have even a fucking year ago. Because really, I'm emotionally burned out and drained. They want to talk about not having any cups to give. It's because she keeps giving her cup to other people. She's been giving it to another man for a while, or another woman, if not both, for a while. She's been juggling people and lying to my face about it, and more than likely was lying to them about it. And some people want to talk about betrayals, because I've already seen posts like that. I got to the point I deactivated my Facebook. I'm not sure I want to be back on for a while. I didn't do a fucking thing to deserve what's been going on. And this is all over because of somebody's love of fucking money.